Alright, hello you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you've never been to my channel, I want to say, hey, what's up? Glad to meet you. Glad you stumbled upon this video. So today, as you can tell by the title, I'm showing you how I do my makeup for like my Instagram pictures. Actually the face that I used when I took this picture, which I love, so I got you. So basically this is just showing you how to layer it up enough so you don't look cakey, but you look really flawless, you don't get the flashback, and just have it photographed really well. I am in no way, disclaimer, no way like an IG baddie, and I don't really have the qualifications to give you this video, but here we are. So if you want to see how I personally do my makeup for my photos, then keep watching. Hopefully you can learn something, and if you do, stick around, subscribe, like, comment, share. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I already have my face moisturized, so I am going to go into primer. So since this is for IG, social media, whatever, I am going to do like a really full coverage but flawless base, very minimal eyeshadow, and just like, we just want it to look kind of perfect, you know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to do though because I don't know what this is, but like, what is that, you know what I mean? Like this crazy little breakouts that I have, whatever. So for primer, I am going to actually double prime because I want this to be a really flawless kind of a look. So the first thing I am going to do though is spray my face with a Hydro Grip setting spray. First primer that I am going to use is the Morphe Equalizer primer. What I'm going to go in is with the e.l.f. Putty primer, but I've decided I don't like the e.l.f. Putty primer by itself because it just does nothing for me, and I feel like the wearing power, like I like the smoothing power, I don't feel like the wearing power is there. So I have been just mixing it. I would just kind of play around with the primers that you do have. If you like two of them to do two different things, kind of play around and try to mix them, but you can't mix all of them together. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is color correct per usual. So I am going to use my BH Cosmetics Foundation Concealer Palette, and I am just a little beat up, but I'm going to use this orange corrector shade. I do like using a little bit of extra color corrector when I am going to do any kind of work with like a camera, or if I'm taking a picture, just because if you have any like gray or sallow looking areas, it really shows up on like camera and stuff. We're looking real orange, but that's what we want. Because we do not need any gray areas, honey, because you will notice. Alright, so for foundation, now let's go in with the Makeup Forever Matte Skin Velvet Skin. The Matte Velvet Skin, okay? I use the color Y505, and I like a matte foundation because I think it just photographs really well. And really buff this in. I feel like that's pretty on, and with it being matte, I did kind of avoid my under eye area because you don't want it to get super dry under. I've actually noticed that I really like my DIOR concealer and my Morphe concealer. Like these, honey, these are a vibe. So let's just start with, so first I am going to color correct under my eye. What I'm going to use is actually an Urban Decay mixed with an e.l.f. and it's actually a very light peachy color. It gives it like a pinky peachy, whatever. So now I'm gonna go in with my DIOR Skin Corrector. Okay, so then I'm going to actually take my Morphe concealer and just pop this. Okay, so let's just use this little brush. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to contour slash bronze, whatever. So I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Flex foundation stick and take this on a brush. This is like a bronzing contouring step. We're going to kind of do both. I've noticed that like the pictures and the girls that I think that they look really like pretty and bronzy and beautiful. So I like to make myself look pretty and bronzy and beautiful. Take a little brush and tap this. Like this. Now I'm going to go through and set everything. I like to use a foundation powder when I am going to be like taking pictures, just because I feel like it doesn't give me as much flashback if I was like as if I was to use a translucent or something. So I'm going to take an actual beauty blender. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder and I'm going to set. This one is damp. Probably in theory could be a little bit damper, but I feel like this will be perfectly fine. I don't bake it because I don't want to be looking like crusty. Like this, you see? So it just takes away a little bit of that shine. Some bronzer, and I have been loving this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in, I think, dark, deep, okay? I don't do mine too skinny because like I don't want to look like Janet Jackson personally. No shade, love her, but that's just not my vibe. Okay, So then if I feel like it's a little dark, I'll take what I use for my setting powder and tap over it just to blend it a little bit. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is add a little bit of blush. Risky Business from NYX, because I love me some NYX blushes. Literally just gonna take the bronzer that we used and add that in the crease. Grab my LORAC Tantalizer one and grab a little brush and just kind of like, you just want literally just a little bit, okay? So then I'm gonna take and actually put on my highlighter. So I'm gonna take this little duo fiber brush that's saying LORAC Tantalizer. Okay, so then I'm gonna add eyeliner, eyelashes. I'll be right back and then we can do lips. I feel like an IG Baddie kind of a lip is usually more matte, makes the lips look real big, and we definitely gotta get it cracking with the lip liner. So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites. This is Molasses from Sephora collection. It's a really pretty dark brown. Okay, so then I'm gonna add my Downtown Beauty NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipstick. So then I'm gonna take my Makeup Revolution matte in the color Matte Brunch. After this dries down a little, let me get my little fan. I want to make it a tiny bit pinkier. So let's add in a bit of this NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the color Squad Goals. And this is very pink, so I'm literally just going to add. Now, of course, you can add a gloss, but I'm not going to because I feel like that powder puff is not like the most dry thing ever, so it is going to have a little bit of sheen. So last thing I'm going to do is set my face. Once again, this Milk Hydro Grip setting spray I have been loving, so let's do that. And voila. So yeah, so this is usually like my go-to face when I am taking like Instagram pictures or something. If you are the type of person that like batch films and takes like a bunch of pictures in the same day, it's a super neutral look, so you can interchange wigs if you want to, but you can change up your outfits and stuff and you don't necessarily know you took them all in the same day. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped. And yeah, if you like what you see per usual, give your girl a thumbs up and I will catch you guys in the next video.